everyone. It's your boy Guapo Damas on a short drive episode at the top of the world. We had Ikon. Listen, we had Ikon RTU radio today because we're about to jump into something else, right? Listen, we usually cover boxing up in here, but a few of my friends here pointed out that the Royal Rumble is coming up here pretty soon, right?
Oh.
So in a little bit of respect to the Royal Rumble, we're going to pivot off of there, right? Listen. What I want you to tell me is give me a time or a scenario where somebody in boxing actually got involved within the wrestling game, and it was a moment in your mind that you can remember. If you want me to start or you want to start, go ahead.
All right, I'll start that.
Go right ahead.
Iron Mike Tyson.
That's the moment. That's the standard. The greatest moment of a wrestler ever having an involvement with a pro boxer was that.
Giving it to Stone Cold.
Yeah, bro. Bro, his whole involvement in that whole series was absolutely crazy, right? I mean, for people who are at home watching it, you're watching Raw and you're watching Vince come out, and he's so proud, chest puffed out, that he's trying to let everybody know to what level he's going, and he brings out the baddest man on the planet. And all of a sudden, glass breaks. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. And here comes Stone Cold down to the ring, and he gives zero fucks that it's Tyson in the ring. What a beautiful time, bro.
Oh, yeah, it was.
What a beautiful time to have been alive, bro. I can remember it like it was yesterday for me. But shout out to Chemo at home. When he listens to this, he's going to feel lame as fuck that he wasn't here to actually talk about this moment. Because I know he remembers it just as much as I do. Man, what a moment in time,
That's
bro.
what's up. Yeah.
Tell me, who was your wrestler growing up, bro?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy enough, the Ultimate Warrior.
I
love the Ultimate Warrior.
Hey, I love. He wasn't great, but he was so charismatic, bro.
Let me tell you why. Yes, but more than that, you know me. I'm an energy guy, right? I get out and it just that's all I want to do, right? Just want to move, want to groove, want to whatever. This Vato didn't stop moving. Like, even when he was in the back, he was all shaking.
Hey.
And the Ultimate Warrior.
He was on, brother. He was on one. I didn't realize that as a kid. But, man, that motherfucker was on one.
He was oozing steroids, bro.
Yeah.
Steroids.
Shit, coke, everything. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
No disrespect to him and his fans, but my goodness, that dude was on something, though, man, for real.
He was always. And we thought Macho Man had energy, man.
Macho Man was my dude,
but
man.
You know what? Ultimate Warrior, bro. You couldn't sneak up on him because the fool was always moving.
Did you guys know who Sting is, right?
Oh,
Sting,
yeah.
He also had the face.
WWE, no, so listen, did you know that Ultimate Warrior and Sting were a tag team to start off their career?
Did not fucking know that.
There you got some insight. Look, Guapo Damas always beating his chest with that insight.
And no, so I did not know that, but I do believe. I don't know if it was you or my son, but somebody, or even Chemo actually, because Chemo was a big time wrestling fan too.
Twice or whatever.
Chemo loves wrestling too.
Never gets that kind of love from Mr. LP.
But my son, fucking, it was one of them or both of them. They were like, yeah, you didn't know it. They were called. I can't forget what it was called. But they were
called the Blade Runners.
Runners. I was gonna say, but something. Yeah. But I did not know that, dog. I had no fucking clue, and I really never cared for Sting. Because I thought he was like, he's the knockout brand. He's not WWF.
Yeah.
That was back then, WWF. I was like, psh, he ain't nothing. But I love the Ultimate Warrior. But then when I found out, I was like, wait, what?
Well, no.
They were together before? I was like, man. But that's what the whole thing regarding the promotional split and the management team. They parted ways. But then in the same in conjunction, that's where Paul Heyman come into play because he had his own fucking
What was it? Here's some more knowledge for you. ECW, right?
But then he merged, if you will. He had his success as long as he could until he couldn't. But he merged and still became a fucking iconic fucking figure within the
listen, he already was before ECW. So for the record, if you can go back, he used to manage a dude called the Diamond Stud. Back in the day, the Diamond Stud later became Razor Ramon. For anybody that knows, that was
I did not know that.
That was when Paul Heyman's name was
his start of his glory.
His name was Paulie Dangerously back then, bro. He used to come out with a cell phone.
Hey, I was gonna say, was that when he had his business suit and his goofy fucking block cell phone?
Hey, and I can't knock. He has a dope ass
and a tail. Didn't he have a ponytail too?
That's what I said. His hairstyle was off the hook, bro.
So hold on, I got two hot takes.
All right, because hey, listen, you still haven't let me get in there.
I know.
We were talking, but come on.
Hold on.
Let's hear it though.
First one, Ultimate Warrior would have been better than Sting, but not as big as Sting. Wait, not as big as Sting. He would have been, but not as big as Sting. Sting was always destined to be big, and he was gonna be big.
It's just the platform that he was on didn't
Sting could work.
He reached his plateau.
No, hold on though. But Ultimate Warrior was more talented.
The Ultimate Warrior cannot work, bro. The Ultimate Warrior cannot work. That's the reason why he wasn't embraced in the game, because everybody who wrestling for the people at home wrestling, it's that kind of a brotherhood where you really gotta go and you gotta take the lumps and you gotta put the work in and you gotta get better, and your skill increases. He got the push. His skills, his skill set sucked.
Yeah.
No, I can't sign off on that, bro.
Oh, I'm telling you, bro. It's a
the Great One and Wapodamas are gonna have to go east and west on this, homie.
I'm telling you, bro. Okay. He was known for injuring people. He was known for not taking care of the other parties.
Okay, but listen, the second one is, since we're talking about Paulie, okay, I'm telling you right now, and this is relevant. Vince is on his way.
Yeah,
Vince is on his way within the next.
I told my son the same shit. My son was asking about surprises in the Royal Rumble. The pops, and I was like, how about one of the big mans? Vince or his son. And he's like, no, he's got blown freaking legs and snitch. I was like, it doesn't matter.
Shane can still do it. Vince cannot do it no more, bro.
I was like, it doesn't matter. But making that return, and he was like, but how? If you got banned, I was like, Brock Lesnar was fucking banned too, and the fucking fact that he's getting resurfaced, it's clear as day that they got charged for something that has nothing to fucking hold weight on, because now the prosecutors realizing they have nothing against him, but they were fucking throwing allegations left and right where it was so severe that both of them had to get yanked off the fucking face, their name, everything off of the brand, because it was that serious. But now what I'm realizing is there's nothing there. So now, Vince, I heard rumor that Vince was potentially going to be creating a new brand.
Correct.
But why?
It's a public company,
fuck that.
Bro.
Why bother? That's your baby anyway. Like, bring that motherfucker back, dog.
Oh, man.
That would be one of the most massive pops.
That would be awesome.
That would be one of the most massive pops. And
I know you hate it, but that would be awesome.
That would be massive.
In the wrestling game, there is not a move that is too extreme.
That pop would be iconic, bro.
I'm not sure about the legal part, but you know what? It could be option B, that Vince just don't give no fucks. He doesn't care. He's gonna come and kick the door in no matter what. So even if there are legal
and him stepping down,
he didn't give a shit about Brock. Brock was right in the middle getting sued.
And him stepping down, let's keep this realistic. Like his son-in-law is pretty much running the fucking show, and pretty much has been for the whole time. But just because he's not the face doesn't mean that he's on the back pulling strings. Yeah. Right? They're having supper. He's coming over.
I was going to say that.
He's coming over to fucking Dad's house and shit. And Dad's like, boy, what the hell are you doing? This is what you need to do. This and that. He's still involved, whether motherfuckers want to believe it or not. They're thinking, oh, you can no longer work a corner of a fucking fighter ever. That doesn't mean you can't be in the gym with the motherfucker training them.
100%
You catch my drift? So he's still in the backside.
He went Panama Lewis.
He's still, yeah. He's still in the backside working, pulling the strings.
Hey, listen.
100%.
So staying upon the topic of big moments of wrestlers and boxers, since we've only discussed one at this point.
Hey, my moment. This guy wanted to get it off.
My moment in time would have been when the Big Show got clipped by Floyd. Bro.
Oh,
and then you see him get clipped, bro. Like, man, bringing in Floyd at the time, and mind you, Floyd's a heel of himself anyway. People either love or they hate that food, depending on who you're talking to, right? So he's good to have up in there. And then you took the Big Show, a giant dude at the time. That still had to hurt, bro. If that was a real punch by Floyd, bro, that still had to hurt, bro. You still had to sit there as the Big Show and take it. But that was a moment
but he took it with
time too, bro.
He took it with ease, I'm sure. That's a big motherfucker right there. I think he's like 3 times the size of Floyd, bro.
What's Floyd?
Maybe even 4.
5'8", 5'9"?
No, 5'6", bro.
Yeah, if that,
yeah.
He's a small dude. Hold on. And at peak, soaking wet.
This was when he was peak.
Soaking wet.
This was Floyd, because this was 2004.
Soaking wet, 150 pounds.
Floyd.
About 150 pounds, dog. Small dude, bro. And still is, man. He's a small guy, man. I mean,
but that Floyd was dangerous back then, bro. That was the fool that totally
annihilated
everybody, bro.
And there was a smart move for him going to being the villain, the cross promo and all that stuff, man. Shout out to Why don't Floyd Mayweather and his genius, bro? I mean, hey, like you just mentioned, hate him or love him, bro. But what he realized was this: I'm a very talented fighter, and nobody gives a fuck about me. Why?
Yeah.
And even the promoters couldn't even give him a straight answer. She's like, cool. They don't like me because I'm trying to be this fucking nice fucking goody two shoe and fucking be a hell of a fighter. I have an idea. How about fuck all y'all and fuck your favorite fighter? And he came in as the bad guy. And as much as I hated it, by the way, and I still do, it fucking worked for him financially because
everybody wants to lose, but nobody ever did.
It springboarded his career. It got to the point because now he started putting asses in seats, not because it was all full of fans. He got to the point, which is genius too. I'm gonna have motherfuckers that hate me pay to go to my fights in hopes to see me get my ass kicked.
Yeah, didn't quite happen.
So either way, he was taking their money, whether they're a fan or not.
Hey, listen. And like I said, in boxing and wrestling hasn't been like so out there that they don't know each other to that level. I mean, back in the day, Chuck Wepner, who the Rocky franchise is based out of the story of his life, actually had a moment where he got into the ring with Andre the Giant, man. And they actually, I believe they went, I think it was 4 rounds, something like that, bro. But I mean, Andre the Giant looked like he was gassed at the end of it.
You ever see the movie Chuck?
The documentary you're talking about?
The movie. It's
no,
called
I haven't
Chuck.
seen the movie.
It's fantastic, and it's actually a fucking star-studded fucking cast too. I can't. Oh, the guy that plays Wolverine plays Chuck.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
The guy that plays Wolverine.
Yeah.
And they even have the scene where he is wrestling Andre the Giant, and Andre manhandles him and throws his ass out of the ring and all that bullshit. Look, and he comes back and he had his Hulk Hogan moment. And lifts the big giant and slams him too. And the referee, because at this point it got out of control, but they put a pause and they called it like a no contest or whatever the case. But Andre can't do like, I told you no fake, we're friends now or some shit like that. But sidebar, if you guys haven't fucking seen it, it is a boxing movie. This segment is about wrestling, but it's a wrestling touch. So fantastic. So
listen,
movie.
so let me ask you, did you know that Rocky the franchise was based around Chuck Wepner?
Absolutely. In fact, the movie basically is solely gone. This is after the Rocky movie.
You have to.
He's walking around like, "Hey, I'm him. I'm the real life Rocky." You have to see. And all his friends on the outside, they thought, "Wow, that's amazing, bro." He was glorifying on the fame until everybody found out he didn't get a fucking dime.
Oh no, and you got to see the documentary, The Real Rocky. Chuck Wepner actually shares the whole story, man, and they actually break it down movie by movie. I mean, that playing into it, the fact that he did the Andre the Giant scene and Thunder Lips being on 100%,
the Rocky and then throwing around
into it, right?
So when I was sitting there watching it with my son, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, listen, so Rocky, the actual fight was when Chuck Wepner fought Muhammad Ali. Now, playing a part, and I'm piggybacking because Muhammad Ali was involved.
The flashy Apollo Creed.
Yeah, he was Apollo Creed, but he was also involved in the wrestling thing himself.
Damn it, you took mine away. Don't you dare.
Go ahead, share it. I want to hear it.
That was mine, bro.
I want to hear it if you got it.
I was going to say the most iconic fucking goddamn pay-per-view of wrestling, WrestleMania. How about a big shout out to the fucking referee, Muhammad Ali?
That's not where I was going.
No, but that was my.
That's late in the game if that's where he was going.
No.
The iconic match between Muhammad Ali and Antonio Inoki, which was a closed circuit pay-per-view all throughout the United States. You had to go exclusively into the movie theaters to go check it out, bro. Like, it was that much of an iconic thing when it happened.
Sidebar, because I was in the 70s when that took place. I actually...
Or the 80s, but whatever.
No, it was 70s. I actually own the Japanese boxing card with both of them on the cover.
Shame on him. She should have known
in the back, and this is one of those PCs. I gave it to my son. It's his because he loves wrestling, and it's Ali, and I collect everything Ali. It's one of my most pride fucking pieces, and my son now holds it, and it is such a beautiful fucking card. Considering how old it is in fantastic condition, and the fact of the foil printing of the production of the trading card at that time was quite impressive as well. Knowing the fact I manufacture trading cards now, just to get the gloss is a little pricey and a lot of work for me. But to actually see the card and how it got put together, it's quite a fucking amazing fucking thing. And the fact that I own a piece of that is fucking Just sidebar. I just want to
sidebar. That's a cool sidebar, bro. When I think Ali, bro, I think of Ali when he fought Foreman and he was hitting him so much that he made Foreman look like he was running on a flat, bro. And Guapo Damas earlier this week was running on some flat tires, and I want to give it up to my homies at Alvarez Tires up in Prescott Valley. Took care of me, made sure I got back on the road. Told y'all I'd give you guys a shout out when I was on the air this week, so there it is. Yeah. You like that, huh?
Yeah. Well played, my nigga. Well played.
No, listen.
But we take care of who takes care of us.
There you guys go. We got a chance to touch that topic of where we were at with it, with wrestling.
But yeah, hold on. But I was going to say,
Muhammad Ali. Hold on. Go ahead.
Muhammad Ali being the referee for the WrestleMania, where it all began. Where it all fucking began, bro. He wasn't the wrestler, but he was the special guest ref. And that right there, in my opinion, fucking just solidifies it all right there regarding the beginning of the start. Because WWE was been in existence. I'm sorry, WWF at the time was in existence for a long decades prior to that. But that was the beginning where young Vince, when he took control of the fucking company from Pops, decided to fucking, just like Eddie Hearn's doing in boxing with Matchroom, he fucking springboarded to a whole nother fucking landscape. And he utilized all the tools that he possibly could with celebrities, special guests, and bringing in a boxer like Muhammad Ali to come and do that little fucking sector. And that
he brought in all the show, bro.
That right there revolutionized the goddamn brand. Made self-made billionaire, bro. Doesn't get any fucking crazier than that. Props to what he does for his brand, for his fucking product and his moves. And I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about how he is as a person or what they believe regarding his fucking allegations that they have against him. But at the end of it, nobody can deny this. Bona fide fucking hustler. I'm a hustler. And real recognize real. I fucking worship and look up to what the fuck he did in regards to building his brand. And I actually try to emulate and do those kind of same things regarding what we fucking do regarding whether it be him or other people. And the list goes on and on. But he's one of the fucking guys I got mad respect for. Because his brand, despite the fact his face is not there, fills arenas around the entire planet. There is not a fucking venue in the globe that they cannot fucking fill, and that right there is mind-boggling, bro. Mm-hmm. Yep. That is amazing. If anybody in anything they do can only dream of fucking filling fucking arenas all over the fucking world any fucking time of the week, Monday, Tuesday, 2 times on a fucking Friday, wherever the fuck. All right,
we're closing this segment out. Here it is for you real quick and give it to me in 30 seconds or less. Greatest wrestler of all time and why? Go ahead.
Oh, man. Oh, you know what I'm going to say.
You already called it, though, right?
No, wrestler.
Oh, of all time.
Of all time, the great one. The great one. Yeah.
We're going to Rock, huh?
The Rock. He came out as
Rocky.
Yeah, but pre-Rock when he had that crazy fro.
Oh yeah, the curlies.
Malvia.
Hey, why are you hating on him? Why
but the fact that you
had that same fucking hairstyle.
Listen,
if you go back, and I did. Yeah, I don't know why you hating, dog.
Yeah.
That's like Mr. LP that now clowns on the whole fucking Fernando Vargas thing in the front. But
yeah, been there, done that.
That was
but
him.
Nobody knows. But unfortunately, there's receipts that has proof of it. Damn.
We got co-signers.
So the great one,
the great one.
Man, The Rock was iconic, man.
Forget what he does in the movies and everything else. His athletic ability,
bro.
Coming and doing and picking up the family name.
No, you actually got to add that on there. But the fact that he's a whole package, fucking kind of says it all, man. Yeah, dude.
I don't know. We're talking wrestling.
We're talking about greatest wrestler.
We're saying wrestling.
Relax with that because
like Randy Orton is up there and he hasn't done too many movies. But Randy Orton's badass, man.
Or Hulk Hogan being as high on that list as he would be, but his movies were horrible. But
have you seen how big Randy Orton is?
Hogan, bro.
Yeah, it's big.
Lately, he's huge now.
Yeah. Listen.
And that was going to be my...
Hulk
Hogan.
Hogan for you? Really?
Hogan, bro.
So hold on, you just said the fucking Ultimate Warrior and you go with Hogan? You can't even speak both of them in the same fucking shit. Hogan could actually work.
Hold on. Corey Spinks, Zab Judah, Paulie Malignaggi are a few of my fucking personal favorites all-time boxers. I never fucking threaten or accuse anybody of saying that they're the greatest of all time. They're just my favorite fighters.
Yeah.
Ultimate Warrior was my favorite wrestler growing up.
Sure.
He was my favorite. But even I knew. Too Short's my favorite rapper.
Oh, so, no,
Too Short's my favorite rapper, but Too Short, I know the skills was not there, but he just is my favorite, though. That's it, point blank, period. I get it, it's bubblegum basic, but he's my favorite rapper. Hell, the reason why legendary players exist is because of Too Short.
Wait, so hold on. So it's a double-edged question then. Greatest wrestler wrestler, then you said your favorite wrestler was the Warrior too, though.
Correct.
Yeah, your favorite,
exactly.
So both favorite, and then the greatest. You guys go.
Exactly.
But Ultimate Warrior couldn't hold a candle to
he continuously mentioned like his skills fucking was not there. It's up, but he was entertaining as all hell.
Yeah.
As a kid.
The Warrior.
As a kid sitting in front of that TV.
Oh, yeah. No, The Rock can wrestle, bro.
And
The Rock comes from that legendary family.
And then that energy.
He's a thoroughbred,
yeah.
He's a thoroughbred. He was bred for that game,
well,
bro.
Hey,
I want to talk about
have you guys got a chance to watch Young Rock?
Yo, I love that show.
Have you guys seen that? So I actually started getting caught up on it. So I'm like,
it's a great show.
I think we're like almost finishing season 3 and stuff, man. But it's something that me and my son and Adam we sit there and watch and enjoy. And real talk, very fucking good, well put together, and it's a trip because it's a little kid, and I didn't realize that he had such a relationship with Andre the Giant. Mm-hmm. Like that was like his godfather. You know, it was a trip. Like he went fishing with them. Yeah. There's pictures of him and on fucking him on his shoulder and stuff. Like he absolutely fucking loves and shares so many sentimental memories and real pictures of Andre the Giant.
Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas were the first black heavyweight tag team champions ever. Did you know they couldn't stand each other?
Yeah, they showed that in this shit. They couldn't stand each other.
Oh, they couldn't stand each other.
What it is, because Rocky, because it was a team effort, but old boy got all the fucking fame and attention, and he fucking hated it.
Yeah.
And the Rock even shares the stories about how he realized, like, he knew, like, his dad never really cared for the guy, but that was his buddy, because he was just so flamboyant, over the top and shit, and he was just annoying to him.
Well, it was just like the Rockers with Shawn Michaels. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But Jannetty worked too. He just didn't have the star power.
But listen, he didn't like Shawn Michaels because of that. Everyone loved Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Listen, so we're going then with The Rock on one of my dudes here, and we're going with Hogan on the other dude. Greatest wrestler of all time. There's only one.
Ooh. Oh, come on.
That's the only wrestler, bro. Greatest of all time is Ric Flair. Now, my favorite wrestler, hands down, Stone Cold Steve Austin, man. Yes. Austin revolutionized the game, did it his own way. It was beautiful the way he did it. He's a fucking loudmouth asshole. I can appreciate what being a loudmouth asshole is all about. So I love some Stone Cold Steve Austin, man. But pitching upon Ric Flair, that's what I was saying, bro. Sometimes in the wrestling game, it's not how much offense you can kick out. It's how good you can make the other wrestler look and then whoop his ass at the end. So you made him look really good, and he knew how to sell it. He almost took the title from you, and at the end,
he knew how to sell it.
Hold on, 100%. We know that The Rock can beat Hogan. If you put Flair in the ring, well, not now Flair, but you put Flair in his prime, and put a 275 Rock, right? Maybe 35, 36 when he's clanging and banging. Okay, first arm tattoo Rock. In with Flair. Who wins?
With The Rock? Flair beats everybody, bro.
Whoa!
No, he beats Hogan. He beats Warrior. He beats Stone Cold.
Physically, you think he would beat The Rock?
Listen. Physically, we're talking...
That's what I'm talking. In the ring.
No, listen.
In the ring.
Listen, we're also talking about physically. If we're talking about physically, yes. Ric Flair was in a plane crash. He wasn't supposed to die. He broke all his back and all his bones in his body. Survived that. That was before he became Ric Flair. Bro, he's that tough. The circle that he comes from are those dudes that used to go up 20 flights of stairs and then come back down and then do it, but then they're doing it on their hands, and then they're coming back down and they're doing it with somebody on their back, and they're doing this all fucking day. That kind of training, as much as The Rock is a thoroughbred and some of the other dudes like the Warrior or whatever looked great, they didn't have that kind of toughness, bro. And crazy,
I mean, especially
Reigns.
It was a different generation, cut from a different cloth.
Now,
he definitely comes from toughness.
Here's somebody who I'm going to tell you who I don't know if you knew was this level of next dude, but who would whoop the shit out of everybody in this game. Nope. Haku. Do you remember King Haku?
Yeah.
Or they called him Ming when he went to WCW?
Yeah.
That dude is known as the toughest dude in wrestling.
That's just
the one dude that nobody would fuck with outside of the ring.
That's just tough, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Who could hand you your ass in a fucking fight? Because 9 times out of 10, that's what he was doing.
But I'm saying skills. Like, straight up skills.
Skills that you're talking about Ric Flair. The only fools who can hang with Ric Flair on that level are cats like Chris Jericho, Miz.
You think Chris Jericho could hang with
the skill set is amazing, bro.
Did you say
Ric
Miz?
Flair?
Yeah.
Miz?
Hold on.
Raymond.
Hold on.
Raymond.
No.
Listen.
The Miz does not. They made him a jobber, bro. And I'm so pissed off because Miz is so talented. I don't know who he pissed off, but that motherfucker's been taking L's for the last 2 years, and I fucking feel bad for him because he's so talented. No, the Miz has mad skills.
Skills like
Ricky the Dragon,
Ricochet,
Macho Man. Those are
the most skilled person in WWF history to me is Kurt Angle. There is
Mr.
no,
Perfect?
huh?
The Mr. Perfect character?
No, Kurt Angle.
He's talking. I'm sorry, Kurt Hennig.
No, Kurt Angle.
Yeah,
Kurt Angle, Olympian Kurt Angle.
But he's been
Brock.
He's been broken neck bone forever though, dog.
But I'm not talking. I'm just talking straight up. Like,
no, to me,
you're saying it's like if we were talking basketball and you were to tell me, well, Michael broke his leg.
I come from a generation where I saw the Steiner brothers. So to me, Kurt Angle is a poor man's Steiner brothers.
No, what?
Go back and look at the fucking film on the Steiner brothers. The shit they were doing was revolutionary. He didn't up any of their
Speaking
game.
of,
he just refined the shit they were doing.
Did you guys see Braun Breaker? Isn't that the bloodline? Did you see his fucking botch versus fucking CM Punk?
Yeah.
And he fucking fell on his head. Dog, I thought he broke his fucking neck. And he was on the floor for a minute. And CM Punk played smooth as fucking trying to pin him. He jumped. And they kind of just fucking tussled around. He got himself. He ended up taking it out anyways. He's not ready yet. It sucks. But he's daring to be great because he's trying to do all these very acrobatic fucking moves and stuff. But he keeps fucking up. And they're going to cut his ass if he doesn't fucking get it together. And it sucks because I'm a huge fan of Braun Breaker.
Hey, listen. What's your favorite folly of all time in wrestling?
Favorite what?
Folly. Like something that happened.
You know what? This just come to mind, and it just happened. Yeet. One of the twins. What's his
Jay or Jimmy?
No, Jay was trying to jump off the rope. And it fucking caught. Did you see that? It caught his leg and he flipped.
Oh, and it folded. It wrapped like that. Oh
and
my god!
And
that was like sometime not last year, 2024, I believe is when that happened.
No, it happened a few weeks ago. It wasn't that long ago. It wasn't that long ago. It was right. He had lost the championship already. Okay, so it was last year in 25. Yeah, but it wasn't like it was only a few months. Maybe a couple months.
I don't know how if you guys you know that they're tag team champs again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're back in. They're back.
But
in
when
the game.
he was in pursuit of getting that world heavyweight back, he was fighting everybody, and he tried to jump over the third rope on like Raw.
I know what you're talking about. That wasn't just a couple weeks ago, dog.
And
his leg got fucking it got tangled in. He was trying to jump. He was trying to jump over the fucking the top rope, but he missed. And he went clink, and they fucking folded his fucking leg. Yeah. He was stuck, bro. Yeah. Like it wasn't like part of the script.
But he played it off.
His shit
got up. He smiled at the other dude because he knew he fucked up, but he did it again and then did it right.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah. You know, for me, I'm staying on a Royal Rumble theme anyway. Back, I'm gonna say about 15 years ago, they had.
This is a special episode. We're definitely gonna release before.
Oh yeah. No, listen, and like I said, about 15 years ago was a thing called the Greatest Royal Rumble. It was 64 instead of 60. I'm sorry, 60 instead of 30. That came out, and Titus O'Neil comes out like crazy.
Oh yeah!
And right before he gets to the ring, face first, boom! Oh man, they fucking killed his career, bro. Titus O'Neil was actually making some headway and was gaining steam at the time, and that shit killed his fucking career, bro.
He was talented.
Yeah, he was very talented.
Hold on. Speaking of the return of Brock Lesnar, where he was standing alongside.
Oh yeah,
fucking Paul Heyman. He did the squat. He was about to do his fucking whoop, and he fucking tripped and he fucking fell on his ass, dog. Hey, on live, it was Raw.
And then like the
he beat it, bro. He got up. And he fucking laughed it off. He went in and stuff. But like even fucking Paul Heyman broke character. He was fucking. They count him and hit the motherfucker like, oh shit. He's like, no, you didn't. Just fucking hit the fucking floor, dog. What the fuck?
Hey, how old are you, Josh?
I'm 43. But a week before, he ripped his pants. Remember?
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar. He ripped the back of his pants. He had a bad couple weeks. Man.
Are you old enough to remember the Shockmaster incident?
I don't even know what that is.
So the Shockmaster incident is, y'all know who Dusty Rhodes is?
Of course.
Right? So Dusty Rhodes had a brother-in-law who his side character's name was the Shockmaster. His to WWF fans, his character was Thomas the tugboat.
Yeah.
Later became Typhoon, right? That was his character. But his
him and
character,
him and Earthquake had a nice
natural
fucking
disasters,
collab.
right?
Yeah.
So his original name was the Shockmaster, and Sid Vicious, who's Sid, Psycho Sid, on
Psycho
WWE,
Sid
right?
Vicious,
and the British Bulldog, here,
way back, dog.
and Sting is right there, and they're about to have a pay-per-view throwdown, and he announces his fucking teammate, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm not even gonna tell y'all who it is, because it's the Shockmaster. I'm gonna shock everybody." Shockmaster pulls up, comes out running.
Thank you.
They hadn't told him that they had resurfaced the fucking thing, like the wall that he was supposed to break through. And as he comes breaking through, he hits that bottom plank and bloom, he goes face down, helmet and everything flies off. And remember, they're not supposed to like announce who the fuck he is. He's just a humongous dude at the time who's coming in there hiding the identity. Helmet falls off. Second thing that was happening was that it wasn't him talking into the microphone. It was actually Ole Anderson of the Four Horsemen who was behind the fucking thing doing the voice and doing this shit.
Man.
But once the helmet came off, it was fucking obvious that it's not him speaking and it's somebody behind the scenes doing the fucking voice, but he's still doing this shit. And you see Sid, you see the fucking British Bulldog, you see Booker T. They all right there and they're fucking laughing. He killed the character instantly. Fucked the pay-per-view up because that's one of the reasons why WWE.
That was a sound ticket. That was a sound ticket, and they
fucking botched it, bro. Everybody at home, look it up. The Shockmaster incident. Look it up when you guys get home. Shit. Real talk. Listen, we are out of here for this Tuesday segment. We keep it going. 4luvofboxing.